All right, our next question is for Senator Inhofe, and for that we turn to Joe Kelly, KRMG Radio.
Senator Inhofe, you have called the threat of catastrophic global warming, quote, the greatest hoax ever perpetrated on the American people, and that man-induced global warming is an article of religious faith. Yet, in an op-ed piece in the Boston Globe, Republican presidential candidate John McCain said, quote, there is now a broad consensus in this country, and indeed in this world, that global warming is happening, that it is a serious problem, and that humans are causing it. Could it be, Senator, that Senator McCain is a victim of this hoax, or perhaps a perpetrator of it?
No, I think Senator McCain, and I had to take him on this in 2005, and actually won that thing. People are afraid of some of the environmentalists out there because they pour all the money into campaigns, and consequently we have a lot of people who fall in that category. Some of them are Republicans. I actually believe that man-made gases cause global warming back when I was first the chairman of the Senate Environment and Public Works Committee, until we found out what it would cost us if we conformed with Kyoto. We were getting ready to sign Kyoto at that time, and it was between $300 and $330 billion a year. And so we thought, let's at least look at the science and see that it's there. And I can tell you right now that the scientists that were very strongly for it at first are not now. And you haven't heard much about it recently. So I think I was right on that, and I do believe. First of all, let's keep in mind, though, what the issue is. It's not whether or not we're going through a global warming period. We're not now. You know, God's still up there. We're now going through a cooling spell. And the whole issue there was, is it man-made gases, anthropogenic gases, CO2, methane? I don't think so.
All right, State Senator Rice, 30 seconds.
Well, you know, this is an issue that is post-partisan. There's not much disagreement anymore between Democrats and Republicans. The Republican nominee for president, who, when I win, if he's the president, I look forward to working with him and finding common ground on this issue. This is an issue where there are Republican governors, like the Republican governor of California and many others, who understand that we have to deal with this. Rupert Murdoch, who's the CEO of Fox News and by no means an environmentalist, has said that they're going to make News Corp carbon neutral within 5 years. This is the environmental century because we have to be. We have to deal with these problems because the economic consequences of not dealing with it are too huge.
Senator Inhofe, 30 more seconds. What about this? Do we have to deal with it?
Yeah, I think here's the problem that you're having. If you look at Claude Allegre, he was the one who was a real follower of this, one of the top scientists in France. Then you had David Bellamy in UK, and you had Nir Shaviv in Israel. These were people who really believed that man-made gases were causing this thing. They've all changed now. They've all said, well, that isn't true, and besides that, we're going into a cooling period. It's hysteria, very similar to the hysteria that came around the $700 billion bailout.